Good evening, new students to the Conservation Leadership Corps. I am your secretary, Marcus Ward, and Colton had asked me to make this video as a small introduction to the importance of communication. Not only to the importance of communication in general, but how it's going to play a role in your success in learning from CLC. Because a lot of the learning that you will experience here in CLC is not in a classroom setting, but it is by experience. And it is through experience and through networking that you will be able to see the kind of the behind the scenes of conservation. When you think about it, the resolutions that we're going to be creating, that we're getting ready to start creating, they're communicating. We're communicating to our state legislator that, hey, we find this important, and we want to make sure you know about it. The same with CLC. Now, through CLC, you're going to be communicating through a wide variety of means, through email, through text messages, even some phone calls and conference calls, and probably Zoom or other videos, just like now. Like I'm communicating to you, right? So take this opportunity to start becoming disciplined in communication. It's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. So I want to make sure that everyone understands that we communicate a lot through email, especially now with Corona. And we're going to be doing a lot more electronic communication, which is going to require each and every one of us to be intentional in our communication. So what that means is that as soon as we see, email, you know what? I need to write out a time specifically to chunk out and respond to that email. This way, you're not switch tasking. Switch tasking is what happens when people attempt to multitask. And because of that, a lot of times you check your emails and you're like, oh yeah, email. And it's like, oh yeah, I should probably reply to that. Oh yeah, I should probably reply to that. Why not carve out a chunk of time to take care of that specific email? Take that email, read it thoroughly, write questions. You don't have to do this. However, if you are intentional in, oh, yeah, that's right, I need to do this, and here's my email, so I need to get this done. And also, this seems like a big thing in conservation, especially with people who are conservationists. We forget things if we don't write them down. If you're minded like that, I get you. I need to be more disciplined in that myself. So let me leave you with this last word. Be intentional with your communication. Be precise and be timely. Because in conservation, a lot of times progress might seem slow, but then there's times when decisions have to be made rather fast. And team projects always seem to happen that way. They're really slow, and then all of a sudden, bam, they kick off. So, be intentional, be timely, and make sure that you are communicating. We cannot be successful if we do not communicate. None of us. None of us can be successful unless everyone is online and on board with communicating. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all on Friday, because this is going to be a really, really weird workshop, but guess what? We're just going to make it happen, because that's what we do. We make things happen. Have a good evening, y'all.